Hi there, it's Lori, and I'm here with a story I told on the live the other night. And my cats are eating if you hear weird noises in the background. I waited at least until it dispensed this time. Anyway, so I was a strong willed child, and I have always spoken my mind since I was very young. I had a stepfather I did not care for very much. He was better later in life. Well, after he wasn't with my mother, but I didn't care for the way he spoke to my mother or treated my mother. And so when they were getting divorced, I was pretty young. I want to say I was 7 or 8, somewhere in there. My mom did the right thing that a parent should do, and she took me and my sister to a family therapist. And the therapist asked me, how do you feel about, actually said, Lori, you've been pretty quiet. All you all know that's a sign something's up, right? Lori, you've been really quiet. Anyway, actually, my students would tell you they knew they were in trouble if I got really quiet. They did not want me to ever be really quiet. So, I guess this has been a pattern for most of my life. Anyway, because you're about to get my full opinion if I go real quiet. So, therapist asked, how do you feel about the divorce? What's going on with you? I don't know exactly when I stood up, but while I was saying this, whether I stood up and then said it, or I stood up partway through, I'm not sure. I don't remember that part of it. Again, I was around 7 or 8 years old. So I said to the therapist, I'm glad my mom's getting divorced from him. And honestly, I don't need to be here. And I don't think you can do anything for me. And I think you're just basically taking my mom's money. And so I'll see you later. Walked out the door. I sat in the lobby. I wasn't like running away. Yep. Yep. I did that. But firm believer here in therapy, in counseling. I have counseling in a couple days. Both my stepdaughters go to counseling. My husband goes to counseling. My sister goes to counseling. My daughters go to counseling. Everybody, my son-in-laws go to counseling. Everybody, I'm a firm believer in it. I just knew I didn't need it then. Anyway, I don't know if any of y'all had a kid like that responded to things the way I handled that. My mom and I talked about it many years later, but anyway. Okay, Tackle It Tuesday. Woohoo! We're here with, I'm not finished with it though. Okay, but last Tuesday, y'all saw me finish my honeycomb blanket. This one. And then on Wednesday, you saw me pull it all out because I was so unhappy with it. Hooray, hooray. This will not be pulled out. I'm not quite done, but I'm really close. Look at this. So you can see the bee there coming out. You can see the texture of the honeycomb. And there will be more cloud up here, more sky up here. But you can see the bee there. And yeah, so I'm almost done with this. So it's almost all the way tackled. But considering I just frogged it last Tuesday night, because I recorded for Wednesday on Tuesday night. Like basically after, yeah, because I finished on Monday night, recorded that, and Tuesday, yeah. Anyway, so but it's almost done. I can't reach it. I was going to show you how much of this yarn I have left. I only have that much left of the teal, but that, or whatever colorway that was, Arctic. Oh, wait, no, I've got this ball too. So I should be good with the rest of my design. And it should be a little bit longer this way. Right now, pretty close to square. I think it's a little longer this way than it is this way. But I should only need a few more rows, and that'll be actually done and super cute. So, yeah. And I'm glad. I like the way the bee came out. This direction, it looks a lot better than it did when I was stitching it. It's a whole thing. Anyway, that was the original graph, and it's been redesigned in a lot of different ways. So there it is. And guess what? When I laid it down to take a picture, Flynn had to lay on it. Every single time, I'm telling you, that is when he wants to be. He wants to be in the middle of it. As soon as I lay a blanket down. Anyway, so I'll insert that picture here. And then I'll show you where I started tonight, earlier this afternoon, and where I ended tonight, late Monday night, for my Tackle It Tuesday. But I'm very happy with my progress. It's so close to finished that I'm just thrilled. And remember, it's important to tell your therapist or your counselor how you really feel. Anyway, it's best not to walk out, though. That part was not probably too acceptable, especially at 7 or 8. Anyway, thanks for coming in, and I will see you soon.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.